The goal is to make you have more self-confidence so that you can be a leader even without the C on your jersey. Because everybody in this room has the potential to be a leader. And sometimes it might just be you need somebody to believe in you. You need somebody to trust you. You need somebody to be generous with a compliment to say, hey, wow, I can do that. Leaders, they don't care about who gets the credit. They care about making somebody else better. All right, that's the definition. And it's really hard to define what a leader is. Somebody once said that leadership and leaders is sort of like beauty. It's hard to define. You know it when you see it, but it's hard to define. Leadership.
That's where it makes all the difference. When the coach is not in the locker room, when the parents are not around you, that's when the leadership shines. And that's how good of a teammate you are, how prepared you are, how hard you work, your attention to detail, the level of commitment you're willing to make to your sport, to your teammates, to your family, to your friends. Those things you have 100% control over, regardless of your talent level. And at the end of the day, that is the only thing that matters.
A lot of this stuff is inherent in a lot of girls. They know it, they do it every day, but to be able to control it and to be able to know how they can influence others, how they can work on the things that they don't have, really helps them to be better athletes, be better students, be better friends, be more committed to themselves and any passion that they might have.
Every team needs a leader, whether it's 1 or 5, and I think someone who's passionate about the sport, someone who cares about their teammates and encourages them, whether it's constructive criticism, and someone who people want to follow and really look up to and mentor.
The biggest lesson and wisdom that I've learned through the years is that girls especially want to know that coaches care about them. They want to know that they want to be involved in their life. They want to understand that they care about them as people. The fact that a coach can get that impact on a student to make them be a better athlete, that's the phenomenal part of it.
And working with the young female athletes has been one of the biggest joys of my coaching life. I mean, the way that they work, their commitment level, the way that they treat each other, and just their dedication to the team and to the sport that they're playing is something that I've really enjoyed being exposed to.
Most important after 5 days of this camp and the interactions that you get, and you might throw 1,000 things at them, but if that one thing sticks, it's been a successful week.
By bringing in a variety of college coaches that coach anywhere from the Division III NESCAC level all the way to top Division I universities, we're exposing these girls to the highest level coaches in their respective fields.
Whatever team you're on, whatever sport you're playing, every person that works with you and every person that is on your team is a leader in themselves. Every person has to be a leader, and that matters because every person is involved in the game.
We've done trust falls, we've done different activities so that the girls learn to trust each other. We have girls get out of their comfort zone by going into the pool, doing water polo. A phenomenal, fun activity. We're so fortunate to have a facility like Piers Connecticut that is able to house a large camp like this and really be able to offer a comprehensive, dynamic training environment for volleyball players, soccer players, hockey players, all under one roof.
At the end of the week, where there's that one girl or 2 girls that you changed the way she sees herself. That they recognize, I can do this. I can be a leader.
I will take a girl on our team any day of the week that works her tail off. She may not have all the talent in the world, but if she works hard and puts forth that effort and it's unrelenting and it's consistent and it's just all the time she goes full bore, she will be on our team because we'll at least be able to help her from the skill perspective a bit. But why wouldn't you want that girl around you? Why wouldn't you want that girl to be part of your life who is just an unbelievable teammate, unrelenting work ethic, and just a great kid to have in your life.
Well, most volleyball camps mostly work on the fundamentals and like improving your skills personally, but I feel like this camp really gets into like trust and leadership and how to get along with your teammates on the court and outside the court.
Do what you would do when the coach is watching when they're not. So like if you say like, oh, I'm gonna pick up the cones because the coach is watching, because you want them to think you're like really impressive and really cool, like a leader wouldn't do that. A leader would pick up the cones anyway. A leader would help a friend when no one's watching. A leader would be out there practicing every minute of every day whenever they can.
Most hockey camps, you're with hockey girls all day and you have lectures, but they're about like college process or recruiting. But the leadership camp, you're meeting with girls who are playing all different sports, so that creates like a ton of different ideas and perspectives to bring to these leadership and teamwork workshops. So I think that's really cool.
We did a trust fall on a gymnastic balance beam from the highest point, and you had to get up on the balance beam, stand there, turn around, put your arms like across your chest like this, and fall backwards completely. And you had to trust that your teammates were there holding you and weren't going to let you fall. And that was a huge step for me because I've never met these girls in my life, and I was just putting my life with them, hoping that they weren't going to drop me. That made me definitely felt more comfortable around them and trust them 100%.
They focus a lot more on how you can better yourself as a person on the team rather than just as a player and improving skill. So we do a lot more talking as well as hard work on the field. Whether it's a pass or just being a friend, you need it both on and off the field, so I like to keep thinking about that as I go into preseason and leave this camp.